Hi, I'm Dr. Amy Robbins, and welcome to Life, Death, and the Space Between podcast. Today, I have a special little episode, a mini episode, that is all about my upcoming program. So I've been getting a lot of questions about what the program is, what I'm going to be talking about, how long is the program. I am doing a master class on April 5th. So there'll be more information about that coming out shortly as well. And if you haven't been receiving my information, just make sure you're signed up for my newsletter. Also, if you haven't received the information, just email me. I was having some technical difficulties for a little bit. So you can just email me at dramyrobbins@gmail.com, and I will make sure that you get on the newsletter or the wait list, but that's where you'll be getting the information to sign up for the upcoming masterclass to learn about the program. But I'm just going to take a few minutes right now and give you a quick little sneak peek as to some of the topics that I'm going to be talking about, who the program is for, just so you begin to get an idea of kind of what's coming your way. So the program is really for spiritually curious, insightful, self-aware, open-minded humans who are ready to really grow and expand their consciousness. And the webinar and also the program is not therapy, or the masterclass is not therapy. It's not intended to be therapy. It's not a replacement for therapy. It's more of a didactic learning and coaching program. And I will be both teaching the class and also doing some group coaching as well weekly. And so, my hope is that with the program, when you kind of come out the other side, and the program is called Live Your Life Backwards. You've heard me probably refer to it if you follow me on Instagram. And I built this program really out of sort of what I had been doing psychologically for almost 20 years, working with patients, and also the work that I have been doing spiritually for almost the same amount of time. So those paths have paralleled each other. And this is the merger of those two pieces. So I'm really bringing together practices in psychology and also practices in spirituality that I think are really, really helpful to grow your soul. And so in this program, you will ideally have a deeper understanding of who you are and why you're here on this planet right now. And we will talk about your essence and how to tap into your essence and how to step into your essence. So that's one of the big things that I've been talking a lot about recently, is this concept of essence. And when you can tap into your essence and then live from that essence, that's when life is really magical and you're really living from a place of making the most of your life and having the most meaning, making the most meaning in your life. You've probably heard me say I don't love the word purpose. I think purpose is a little bit confining. I think we are so much more than sort of one purpose in life. We are a soul and we have an essence, and we want to be living from that essence. Also, we're going to talk about how to let go and be comfortable with uncertainty. And I think if this year has taught us anything, it's that we have to be able to be uncomfortable with uncertainty. We'll learn to live more. You'll learn to live more fearlessly, and we'll really use the wisdom of death as a way to unlock these answers. And again, this will not be depressing. It will be extremely uplifting. I often talk about, people ask me, do I do grief work? And I say, no, I do life work. I want to help you all grow. I want to help you learn, and I want to help you really live your essence and have the most meaningful life you possibly can. So, throughout this course, I will be touching on various areas of, like I said, psychology and spirituality. But just to give you a few topics, so we will be looking at boundaries. We'll be doing some meditation, some grounding practices, embodiment practices, really teaching you how to connect to your own soul, how to connect intuitively to your soul. We'll be looking at past lives and between lives and trying to understand those and how they inform our life now. We'll also be looking at how we want our life to look when it's over. So it's going to be a rich array of content that really will take a lot of what you've probably heard bits and pieces of on the podcast to learn from. There will be homework. Obviously, the more you put in, the more you get out of any program. The program will be 9 weeks. And my goal is that by the end of that 9 weeks, you will have everything that I've already talked about, and you will have what I'm calling almost a roadmap to your soul. So you'll really begin to understand, okay, who am I? What is my essence? How am I living my essence? Am I tapping into my essence? And how am I co-creating that with the universe? So if this sounds like something you would be interested in, and again, I will be digging way deeper into this in my upcoming masterclass on April 5th. But if in the meantime, this sounds like something you're interested in, please make sure to get on my mailing list. And you can do that through my website at dramyrobbins.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me as well, and I would be happy to answer those. I'm excited to share this content with you that has really been my life's work coming to fruition now. It's a perfect time. It is spring, and I am kicking this off. April 19th will be the first day of the program. So again, if you're interested, subscribe to my newsletter or get on my wait list. Both of that is on my website. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Like what you heard today and want to hear more? Wondering what comes next and what it all means? Head over to Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, or anywhere you get your podcasts and hit subscribe. Also, if you could take a minute to rate and review my podcast, I would really appreciate it. Stay tuned as we continue to explore life, death, and the space between.